What a dream's made of. Only way to find out, get past what you afraid of. I'm just thinking out loud of the day I take off, trying to free my mind and take all this weight off that got me dragging myself, trying to get through the day. Starting to feel like my welcome is overstayed. It's only my fault, overworked and underpaid. Some things gotta give, I know there's other ways. Alarm going off, waking up on the couch, along with other noises in this crowded fucking house. Everybody is stressed, who knows what about? Too much going on, I'm up in the mouth, fantasizing about having more money than I can count. Devastated by my balance on my real bank account. Don't want the criminal I never thought I'd be to come out. If I don't get what the fuck I need in this amount, where I'm at, crack a safe, throw it in the bag and bounce. Whether you would or you wouldn't, had a balls to go that route. When you broke and get emotional, it's what you think about. Trying to let these thoughts pass, blowing weed smoke out. Money comes, money goes, do better when you get it. Lesson learned, tight budget, bad credit, but it ain't gon' ruin my day, I won't let it. Got a lot of other things going on, where I'm headed, gotta stay focused, inspired, motivated, I'm behind a life. But I know we gon' make it to the other side. South far, we gon' take it, we in for a ride. No time for hiatus, we've been on this road too long, patiently waiting for a chance to shine. For that moment to make a statement, staying on a grind. Success is what we chase until it's our time. The hard times will never break us. Look, what you know about these sleepless nights? Taking that same ladder to different heights. Think a million thoughts, hope you get it right. Take many L's, get back up to fight. Fall off and start over, you know what that's like. To fail and lose it all with no hope in sight. Back to square one, but let's switch it up. Rise to your feet, can't afford to give up. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone. Do you fight to get it back or move on? One way or the other, you still need to be strong. Do what you feel is fair to you, you ain't wrong. They love you only when it's your time to shine. But when that moment passes, they pay you no mind. Gotta let those emotions pass and stay on your grind. Don't let the fear stop you, let it push you from behind. Come back better and stronger than ever. Staying focused, never giving into the pressure. Level up, ain't staying at the bottom forever. Rise to the top, make sure motherfuckers remember. A legacy you built from the ground up, that gave you every scar that you proud of. Learn how to shake a crowd in every town up, till every city in the world turns your sound up. Made my choices, took my risk, this is where I'm at. Left my home in Arizona, left the peace I had. Me and my brother struggled, we was down bad. Went back to California, back at mom and dad's. Discouraged, trying to figure where to go from here. Transferred to a shop I worked at for a year. Didn't make enough to keep up with the cost of living. Seeing everything around me getting more expensive. Tired and broke, embarrassed to be around women. Can't blame them for not wanting men in this position. It ain't fair to bring them in when this is how I'm living. What I bring to the table needs time in the kitchen. Wish they understand, but that's just wishful thinking. Can't expect them to wait till I fulfill my vision and go through the hardships of my tough decisions. Managing my emotions to focus on my mission. So fuck it, gotta do what I gotta do. I accept any challenge I have to go through to change my own life into something new. To be able to afford even dinner for two. To be able to afford a world that I can share. A place for a queen that I will prepare. But first be the best version of me, to be fair. Some shit I gotta figure out with nobody there. Look, ask the man in the mirror if I'm doing this right. Ask the man upstairs for peace to sleep at night. Light went up, ease my mind before I cut the lights. Another sweet dream of some different version of life. Struggling to stay asleep, reaching for my phone. To feed my addiction, I fail to leave alone. Fucked up images of women putting on a show. On a high for the moment, but finished feeling low. Kept my take on empty, thinking and moving slow. Passing on women I never got to know. Lost my drive for interaction, kept the doors closed. Tired of living like this, it's time to take control. Posted out front, deciding where to go. Instead of in my own head, doing nothing at home. Keeping myself entertained, scrolling through my phone. Fuck that, use this quarter tank on exiting my comfort zone. Deeper questions, we suppress them with our first impressions. Do we keep each other guessing till we learn our lesson? How far does it go? How deep is our connection? Would you love a man who's progressing, or do you seek perfection? Do you require a man of high status with money and height, or love a man with a 9 to 5 as long as he provides? May not drive a foreign but still has a whip to drive. Would you brush him off, or would you still be down to ride? When we commit, would you still seek attention? For men trying to hit, but only could if you let them. If you are, then I'm good. Go do you and go get them. Why the fuck would I stick around if this what I'd be expecting? Beauty is common, it's never been the problem. Both the devil and angel can have a pretty face on them. Knew someone still don't know which of the two I'd call them. Just things to keep in mind before I feel myself falling. Might have earned your love, but did I earn your respect? Did I prove I can lead? Did I prove I can protect? Would you still be there in tough times, or would you have left for someone in a better place in life and just forget? These emotions block the things we refuse to expect. Going back and forth on things we refuse to accept. Is there peace in your presence for me to lay my head and rest? Or would I lose sleep over not knowing what's next? Listen, do I focus on me, or do I focus on us? You say you focused on you and post about it too much. Whatever that means, ain't much left to discuss. Still got love for you, but I ain't keeping in touch. Never said it don't hurt, but I know I'll be alright. Trying to keep my head clear for the next couple nights of flashbacks of what my time with you was like. Trying to find peace of mind before I turn off the lights. Am I thinking too far of what could happen to us? Ain't it fair to think ahead before I give you my trust? And don't you think the same when you say you ain't in a rush? Is it in us to love each other, or leave it at lust? Do I really want you, or am I sick of being alone? Do we know what we want? Do we know what is gone? Do we really even listen to each other on the phone? Let's not lead each other on, shorty, we too grown. Am I everything you want, or just have something that you need? Would I be fighting battles with the same mouth I feed? Would I win or lose if I gave you my seed? Would our house be a home or battleground, and would you leave? Mind full of questions for you on what this could be. Should I take a chance on you and give up being free, just to take your misery and replace it with happiness? But I need your faith in me, I'm a sucker for love. At this point, I'm just doing what I gotta do, regardless of what I'm putting my body through. First of the month coming soon, rent is due. Running out of groceries, I gotta put this rent to use. Paid less than the job I lost, leaving the filter loose. But make enough to get by, make no excuse. Decade and a half, it's the only life I ever knew. Mostly what I put my time, body, and effort to. Parts of my body wear out while chasing dreams. Gray strands of hair are more stressed than I seem. Bitter and exhausted enough to say what I don't mean. Feel like less of a human and more of a machine. Been doing this too long, I know it too well to know it ain't for me, only few can tell. People think I lost my mind pursuing something else. People that I only hear from when they need my help. See them for what they are, clients and nothing more. Bring that piece of shit over and the money this labor's for. I don't accept payments in the form of a friendship. What makes you think me off the clock makes it less expensive? Get the fuck out of my face, I'll call you when I'm finished. Last thing I'm dealing with when busy is you in my business. Let me work in peace and get this over with. After this I need a drink, fuck this sober shit. Back at it tomorrow morning, but I'll be straight. Even though my drinking habits make me wake up late. Breaking my own body for things I'm trying not to break. And dealing with rookies I need to educate. And even take the hit for shit they complicate. Without any incentive to my pay rate. Wish I had someone to come home to that appreciates. But for now, nights alone, TV and a dinner plate. Engine grease from my body on my shower floor. My body no longer functioning like it did before. From a decade of back injuries and muscles torn. And still manage to always show up and perform. Another week, another trip to the grocery store. Trying to stay within my budget, not go overboard. My car in need of parts I can barely afford. Barely any energy left in me to write and record. Conversations with torn and jumping out the porch. Nights alone, asking myself what I'm living for. Dreams of being a star, record music and go on tour. Instead of fixing some random stranger's Honda Accord. No new clothes, all I do wear is this uniform. And steel-toe boots with parts of it torn. Asleep behind the wheel till someone honks the horn. Making it home safe, something I'm thankful for. It's my fault and no one else's, yes I do know this. I chose a life that I became afraid to get old in. My body and my mental health decline, and so I wrote this. All I got left to give is my 2 weeks notice. Shouldn't be driving right now, but I'll be straight. Made it to the driveway, not a single scrape. Couple bad habits got me out of shape. Got me wildin' out till I fall on my face. Next morning confused, soon as I'm awake. A little hungover, feel like I overate. Call my boss at work, let him know I'll be late. It's 7:45, I'm scheduled for 8. Pull up to the shop with a massive headache. Overwhelming to see so many customers wait. Clock it, get to it first on my plate. Dodge Ram here for some new tires and brakes. The owner standing there trying to intimidate. Every 5 minutes asking how long it take. I always play it cool, but that's the shit I hate. Finish the job, but I ain't taking a break. Thinking about food for the next couple hours. Breaking a sweat like I'm dressed in the shower. Still hungover, trying not to let it show. Busy ass day, went by too fucking slow. Promise I'll get back on my feet. It ain't the end, so this ain't defeat. Taking many falls, but was never weak. Change the way I move so they don't repeat. Approaching my prime, about to hit my peak. Press play, that's the most y'all gon' hear me speak. Sometimes just to vibe or to think deep. Sometimes to make you start the whip and hit the streets. Time flies, I'm just catching up. The pressure is on, I feel it stacking up. Sometimes I question time, do I have enough? Better now than when I'm older, getting fat as fuck. 17 years conflicted, working 9 to 5. Off the clock, exhausted with a lack of drive. Lonely nights leading to me being dead inside. Sick and tired of living life with all these never minds. Change begins with what you feed your mind. New approaches to my life that I never tried. Working for myself, I can say with pride. Thank my brother Twan for being there to guide. Can't blame me for wanting more in life. Beach house, fast cars, and a hot wife. Far from it, but I'm closer to it every night. Ain't all figured out, but I'ma get it right. Never gave up no matter what. Just know when I get it that none of this was luck. Y'all don't know the process, just the final product. Not the trial and error moments I had a lot of. The emotions I felt when no one gave a fuck. Sometimes I do question if I'm good enough to have it all in this lifetime. The shit has been tough. Now I know when you want something, you gotta play rough.